I know there are people that are struggling a lot more, but at the end of the day, like, I'm at a job I'm not happy at. My relationship, I don't even feel comfortable at home. In fact,
I still wonder how, yeah, you always make.
hi everybody, Jenny's here. So I know it's been a while since the last time I've uploaded, and boy do I have a lot to tell you. You ever heard of the saying, when it rains it pours? Well, I'm in the middle of a storm. So the last time we talked, I started that job, and the doctor's been cutting my hours ever since. So now I'm trying to figure out, is it worth me getting a job that will pay me less per hour, but yet give me my full 40 hours a week? What I was originally trying to do was I was trying to get a weekend job, which I succeeded. So it was actually a practice down the street from my current job, and they're looking for a treatment coordinator on Sundays. So I was able to obtain that position. I actually start this Sunday. However, they only pay me $25 when I'm currently at $30. Well, it's $25 or 5% of what I bring in, whichever one is bigger. I'm really more just gonna bank on the $25 an hour. I'm not sure. It seems a little competitive with the other treatment coordinators as far as who's gonna get credit for what. And being new, I don't want to stir the pot too much. I just want to get my money, help patients get their treatment, and yeah, clock out. So as far as part of my storm, where do I begin? Because I'm not making the same amount of money I was at my last job, it's put a financial strain on my boyfriend. And I think things have, well, no. And things have sort of been going downhill. So the stress is just not, he's not doing well with it. He's frustrated with me not like just getting another job, and despite the fact that I keep explaining to him why I haven't done so, i.e. being that I want it to be worth it, he just sees himself like paying more than what he's used to. So yeah, so that happened. Also, my dog ran loose, and in the middle of him running around and my family trying to catch him, my neighbor had called animal control on him. And when the animal control representative came by to meet my dog Atlas, his name's Atlas, it didn't go well. So my dog is very anxious around you people. So that my dog was apparently like barking and snarling at him. So now I just have to make sure that he's up to date. He is due for his rabies shot as of this month. So I need to schedule that so that he can be up to date, and also start looking into maybe having him getting some training. Meanwhile, I've been more strict with him in regards to retraining him. So when I walk him, I'm trying to teach him to heel, not to bark. But he's very food driven, and he's really smart. It's something that I really should have been more on now before the whole instance. So I've been stressed, like, but regardless, he still gets very frustrated when I'm trying to show him, not tricks, but when I'm trying to show him how to behave outside of the house. Also, my nephew, who has schizophrenia, and he's living with me. So my nephew is not really he's not taking his meds, and he's still smoking. So with that, it brings on his hallucinations stronger. So his psychiatrist recommended more medication for him, which I'm frustrated with him because he shouldn't be smoking and he knows he shouldn't. But he'll be 20 next month, so he just knows that it helps him feel good in the moment, even though he struggles like later with his symptoms. So they up his meds, so that's another expense, especially his antipsychosis medication. It's upwards to $100. He gets the Invega shot, and it's $100 because I have to pay like a copay, the injection fee, and then for the actual shot itself. So all of that adds up to a little bit over $100. Now that he has something else on top of it, it's just an additional like $20. And I know $20 is not much a month, but if it's $20 that I could have saved. So my sister is not giving me the amount that she promised to give me for having him in the house, and that's also hurting me a little bit financially. So I'm hoping with my weekend job it will help balance out what she's not giving me, or at least help me out a little bit. So yeah, that's it pouring. I know there are people that are struggling a lot more, but at the end of the day, like, I'm at a job I'm not happy at. My relationship, I don't even feel comfortable at home. In fact, do you guys have any recommendations on what I can do? So far, all we've been doing is avoiding each other because we've been together so long. We know each other's schedules. So, you know, he's on one side of the house or the room, and I'm on the other side of the house in the room. And then the only time we're together is when we're sleeping, because we do sleep in the same bed. So at least we don't hate each other that much. But he is mentioning at the end of our lease, we just signed our lease, so we still have 12 months left of our lease. But he is mentioning at the end of the lease, after December or after the new year, we can start talking about who's going to take what. I don't want to start thinking about it too soon and depress myself, but at the same time, I don't want to wait too long either. I don't know what I'm going to do with 2 dogs, myself and my nephew. I do have 2 boys that are currently living with me, but they have plans to move out at the end of the year. And I'm also sad for that, because, you know, I feel like, you know, once it's the same thing when a coworker stops working at your place of employment. You're never going to see them again, you know, like, and I know I'll see my boys here and there, but it's not the same. It's not every day like I do see them now. The upside, I am learning gratitude. So every day I make myself list at least 3 things that I'm grateful for, so I can stay positive. And I decided to concentrate more on my YouTube channel, and hopefully you guys will just help me. Even if this channel doesn't go anywhere, even if I don't end up making anything, maybe it will sort of be an outlet or a source for other people to know that they're not alone going through whatever it is that we're going through when it comes to this inflation and everything going up. And I know I'm not the only one that got laid off. And then who knows, maybe he'll come around, but it's been 3 weeks, so that's a while. I started an online business where I'm selling forms for dental office managers, and I'm going to start a YouTube video on that. I'm going to start a YouTube channel for dental office managers. So I am hoping, like, same thing, even if it doesn't really go anywhere, I'm hoping to put my energy and then hopefully some positivity out there, and it'll help me be a little more positive on my own. So what do you guys think? Just look for another job, something closer. Am I not being grateful for the job that I have now? I mean, I think all jobs have their things, right? All jobs have their ups and downs. And with this one, it's just the doctor being grumpy. It's sometimes I don't get my full 72 hours. I'm not even promised 80 hours. I don't get my full 72 hours. It's a little bit of drive, but who doesn't have a commute, right? Or is this just me rationalizing? Please help. Please help me. But yeah, so I'm gonna edit this video, hopefully have it up in a few days. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I'll see you next time. Take care.